Today, the Juvenile Welfare Board invests more than $50 million per year to more than 78,000 children and disadvantaged families in Pinellas County.
The Sheriff's Office can't do it by itself, and no entity can do it by itself. It's too big of a problem. It's a community-wide problem that requires a community-wide solution, and we need help from everybody, including individuals, to support the Boys and Girls Club and all the organizations that form a team to keep Pinellas County safe.
We're constantly sending families to food pantries, to Clothes for Kids, to churches and organizations to help them in need. And so community really reinvests in the kids that we're already investing in.
We have been collaborating on numerous events, activities to better serve the community, and in the collaborations, it's a better use of our resources.
That we as a community are starting to come together, and we are already starting to see the positive impact that that's having right here in such a short period of time.
If the kids don't get the services they need, and we don't open up more Boys and Girls Clubs in areas that need Boys and Girls Clubs, we'll have more and more kids dropping out of school, more and more kids creating crimes in their areas. We need to bring more hope and opportunity to the neighborhoods that need Boys and Girls Clubs.
This community is coming together to say, we love you, we care about you, and we will not let you fail.
Boys and Girls Clubs America came out with the formula for impact. It's very simple. Young people need us the most. We've got to get in those areas and those neighborhoods where young people are at, where they need our services.
He was basically telling us his father was in prison, his mother was not around to help and had her own issues, and if he did not come to the Boys and Girls Clubs, he would have nowhere to go, no caring adults in his life, nowhere to eat, no help or anything.
Miss Sarah, they've helped me through many things, whether it was at home or at school, and they just helped me and talk me through certain things if I've come to them and asked them.
The Boys and Girls Club of the Suncoast is serving over 2,000 kids, with 7 locations throughout Pinellas County, from Tarpon Springs down to South St. Petersburg.
Boys and Girls Club is important to our kids because it's a safe place. It's a place they know they can come and be accepted. They know they can come and find an adult that's going to invest in them.
Provide a world-class club experience that is incredible, where we are providing a safe environment, we're providing positive relationships, positive staff that build relationships with kids, recognition and incentives. The kids don't want to go home at night.
Want to be at the Boys and Girls Club. It's not something that your parents are making you do. It's actually something that you can be proud of.
When I was younger, I was shy. I didn't really talk to other people. I just kept with myself. But as I got more comfortable coming here, I made more and more friends. I met more people.
The Boys and Girls Club's formula for impact, priority outcomes are academic success, good character and citizenship, and healthy lifestyles.
Academic success is the most important opportunity that we have. We have got to help kids progress from grade level to grade level. We have to help kids graduate from high school, go on to higher learning.
I have a child here who is 7 years old in 2nd grade and cannot read.
The Juvenile Welfare Board has a map that shows us where kids are failing at 3rd grade. We need more Boys and Girls Clubs in these communities, serving the children and their families.
So we do serve a large Hispanic population, so these kids do struggle more so in reading and with just English in general.
One of our youth came to us and he was ready to quit. School was really difficult for him. He was already behind, and the future of graduation was overwhelming. He didn't think he could graduate.
We have already approached an unacceptable level of dropouts at high school. What does that mean to our society? These kids are the future.
At the Boys and Girls Clubs of the Suncoast, great futures start here.
We invested in him, going to guidance counselors meetings, setting up a plan for graduation with him, and he ended up actually graduating within that same year, making up all of those credits.
We had help from United Way. They sent tutors over the summer, and she showed an increase of about 70% from her pre-test to her post-test.
Things that I don't understand at school, they help me here.
Yes, ma'am. Every day I come here. Before I do anything, of course, we have to finish our homework, and if we need help, we go to our personal counselor.
We play games, which we call high-yield learning activities, that where we call it, we trick them into learning, but they're still playing games that they love.
My favorite thing of Boys and Girls Club is playing with math games.
In Pinellas County, there is an estimated 29,000 children living in poverty.
Throughout the United States, we have generational poverty, and we have a ton of generational poverty in Pinellas County, especially in South St. Pete. There's no open opportunity for these kids.
Jody's risk potential was tremendous. She was living on the streets essentially. She is a child of a teenage mom. She had every opportunity to repeat the cycle, and with the support of staff and community, she has overcome that, and she's in high school thriving and is going to have a very bright future because of the Boys and Girls Club.
Good character and citizenship is all about having a strong moral compass. Every child needs to be able to understand the importance of right and wrong, how to make good choices. We have a solid Youth of the Year program where kids are recognized for their leadership. They can go on to be the National Youth of the Year. It's an incredible program.
Being able to just be there with other people, it was letting me know that I'm not the only one that knows how to speak and handle myself. So being there and learning and seeing that with my own two eyes, it kind of opened my mind and was like, hey, you need to step your game up some.
We want kids to understand the importance of saluting the flag and voting. We want them to understand the importance of giving back to their communities.
One of the biggest things that we teach the kids here is the respect of each other. Common courtesy gets you really far. If you stop and hold the door for someone, if when they're speaking to you, you're looking at them.
You know, some kids, they need to learn how to share stuff and play together, and just like we've all become a family, we're just working together.
It helps them now to respect their teachers and their parents so that when they get older, they will respect their bosses and their superiors.
This past summer, we took a group of our members to the Old Navy camp field trip, and they were given the opportunity to learn the retail industry firsthand, from employment to interview to once they're on the job, what's appropriate.
At Boys and Girls Club, there are opportunities, and you're challenged to take advantage of your opportunities.
We have a program called Positive Sprouts, which help the kids learn about healthy eating. They plant their fruits and vegetables, and they actually get to cultivate it and learn recipes where they can make healthy meals at home.
When Dre had brought out some deserving kids to see some of the Rays players speak, and one of the speakers was Sean Rodriguez, who has come up through the Boys and Girls Club system. And so to be able to sit there and look at the faces of these young men and women, look up to him, knowing that he'd been sitting where they're sitting, and know that there's an opportunity outside of their small little world here, was really neat.
Juvenile crime happens between the hours of 3 p.m. to 7 p.m.
And the Boys and Girls Club is an important resource to help prevent crime by keeping the kids off the streets.
Kids go into gangs when they don't have a sense of belonging. They find that sense of belonging in a gang.
Physical activity and nutrition is really big. We are very active here at Ridgecrest Boys and Girls Club. We're outside playing everything from football to red light, green light.
There's a lot of kids out there that need our help. It takes a ton of resources to make that happen, and that's why we need more and more community support to reach as many kids as we possibly can.
The kids participating in the Boys and Girls Club programs absolutely have a future, and they have a better future ahead of them because of the services that they receive, and a better chance of success than those kids that are trying to do it on their own.
There's nothing left for him to do but succeed in life. Failure would never be an option because I've done it for Boys and Girls Club. I'm going to do it in life.
I look forward to coming here and seeing everybody here. It's just something that you can really enjoy, just working together with everybody. I just love coming to see everybody.
But I'm sure there are hundreds more kids that could use a place that's safe and is going to encourage them to be all that they can be here.
The kids just need a good role model. They just need to know people who are successful in life.
It is very important for the kids to know that someone cares.
Boys and Girls Clubs reaches out to the kids that need us the most. The kids that not all other providers want to serve. The kids that can't pay The kids that have difficult circumstances, that have anger issues, we work with them. We don't want them to be casualties. We want them to be success stories.
I would like to say thank you for coming to the Ridgecrest area. Just in the few, I'd say 9 months that Boys and Girls Club has been here, they've changed the neighborhood. They've changed the scenery, and they're here to help. We're here to help you.
And I can assure you, you will see that impact. It will be like a positive virus that spreads through our community. I know it will. I know it will.
We do not have anything more important to do than to invest in our children.
Be the one. Make a difference in the life of a child today.
Be the one.
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 Be the one. Be one.
Be the one.
Be the one.
Be the one. Be the one. Be the one. Be the one.